Hi, I'm Mike Richards from Midlab's headquarters in Sweetwater, Tennessee, and I'm delighted to be joining you today and proud to be a part of your Radiance program launch. Where's Lonnie? Hi there. Hi also to Tracy Evett and Eric Harris and the best sales team in the industry, the Pollock Sales Professionals. Yes! All right, I see my co-workers from Midlab, Matt Shank, Jim Rubenstein, Mike Smythe, Rick Butera, and Judy Arnold. Talk about Beauty and the Beast. In just a second, we're going to be joined by Nick Morris of Western Paper of Denver. Western Paper launched their private brand Bright Solutions with tremendous results. I'm not going to steal Nick's thunder, but when he tells you his numbers, remember, he only has a 20-person sales team. Nick, do you want to say hello to all the folks at Pollock Paper?
Well, hello, Team Pollock. I understand you're gathered all together today for the exciting new launch of a new private brand, the Radiance brand. My name's Nick Morris. I run Western Paper Distributors. We're the network member just to the west of you. We're headquartered in Denver. We have locations in Albuquerque, El Paso, and Phoenix. We're recognized as the leader in the janitorial supply and food service packaging industries in our region. And we've got a long history with Pollock. I've worked alongside Tracy and Lonnie for many years. Lonnie, wake up in the back. Don't be nodding off on me. I know you too well. Anyway, look forward to talking to you today about the Radiance brand and the success that we've had with our Bright Solutions launch.
Nick, what made you decide to take on a private brand?
Well, the primary reason that we took on a private brand was that Jim Rubenstein continued to twist my arm and beat me up over the fact that I really needed it. But the reality behind it all is truly that the way that the strategy of the branded manufacturers have in our industry, it made it continually harder and harder for us to retain the margins in those brands. Our primary manufacturers that we worked with in the chemical area were Johnson Wax, which is now called, I guess, Diversey. That was a genius move. Betco and Procter & Gamble. And with the exception of one of those guys, they've kind of expanded their distribution to a lot of different folks.
When you added Bright Solutions, you were selling the Betco line. Did you drop Betco and transition customers to Bright Solutions?
Yes, when we introduced the Bright Solutions brand, we discontinued the Betco brand. We discontinued our NetCare brand and a couple of other smaller brands. And we pretty much forced all of the volume into our Bright Solutions brand. As a result, we had just a tremendous product launch.
How did the transition go? Were you able to convert most of your customers?
Well, Mike, yes, the transition went really, really well. We did transition virtually all of our customers. And in fact, we gained several new customers, probably because of the big promotion and the focus that our team put on the launch of Bright Solutions.
Were the customers pleased with the performance of the Bright Solutions products compared to the Betco products?
Yeah, the Bright Solutions products that are manufactured by Midlab, the aerosol products that are manufactured by Claire in our case, are every bit as good as anything that a national brand has to offer. There was really no issue in converting people over from Betco brand to the Bright Solutions brand. In fact, the names that we utilized anyway were pretty intuitive. You know, Clearview for glass cleaner, Activate for enzyme cleaners, things like that.
Nick, what issues, if any, did you encounter during the conversion?
I think that the primary obstacle was that we quickly found ourselves in an oversold situation. The business really took off right out of the chutes, and we found ourselves a little bit like Apple when they launched the iPad. We were in an oversold situation, which is really not the spot that you want to be when you do a new product launch, and so it took us a couple of weeks to fill the pipe. Once we got past that, however, I think things went very, very well.
How did the conversion impact your salespeople in terms of sales dollars, gross margins, and commissions?
Well, I think it made our salespeople look like heroes. They were able to go in and save their customers a couple of bucks a case over the national brands and put a lot more margin dollars in their pocket. Our salespeople at Western are not paid on a commission basis, but their bonuses are tied to exceeding their gross profit goals, and it really helped them do that.
Nick, I understand that you have one of your salespeople nearby now. Maybe they would like to tell the Pollock sales professionals about the transition from their point of view.
Well, I'd like to introduce you all to Pam Musso. Pam has been with us for a number of years, and she is really an expert in the building service contractor and commercial office building segment, amongst others, and she actually knows what she's talking about as opposed to me.
Hi Pam, could you tell the Pollock sales professionals about the transition from your point of view and the business that was gained?
You know, I really have enjoyed selling the Bright Solutions line. It's been really easy to transition all products from Bedco to Bright Solutions. The other thing is it's really terrific to have a private label line that I can go in and sell. I can just see in another 6 months one of my customers deciding they want to jump ship and go somewhere else, and they have to ask for that line, and I'm the only guy that has it. So that's really been great too. I have no issues at all with taking it in and showing it to anybody. The demo kits have been terrific. They've been really easy to use, and it's really fun showing customers where their germs are in their building. So the transition has been really simple and a lot of fun. It's really great to have a new product to show. The chemicals work extremely well within the line. They're more aggressive than most chemicals we have. It's kind of the best of all chemical manufacturers brought together in one line to have all the best chemicals to use within the Bright Solutions line. So I've had no problems at all with the transition.
Could you maybe talk about some of the added business that was gained as a result?
You know, it was real easy to take it out to customers that I'd never done business with before and show it to them. A lot of customers have had to deal with the green chemicals that don't do a very good job of cleaning. And now with this line, we have an aggressive line that can pretty much go after any kind of soiling that we have in any kind of facility. And so it's been really great to take it out and show it to facilities that I really never had a great opportunity in before, but now I have a line that I can show to them. There's also a green line within this, the Natura line, and it has all the proper signals so that it can be a part of the LEED certification program. So we have the best of both worlds within this line. Bright Solutions.
Thank you, Pam. Nick, I understand you had a very successful introduction and your promotion. With your 20-person sales team, how many cases of Bright Solution did you sell in the first 90 days?
Well, what was really amazing to me, as I mentioned before, we ended up being in an oversold situation, and typically we were moving, just about 1,000 cases a month of the Bedco product, and over the course of the promotion, we sold in excess of 6,000 cases of product. So that's a lot of new business, and it just blew us away.
Nick, any last thoughts you'd like to share with the good people at Pollock?
Well, I've got a number of different thoughts. First and foremost, as it pertains to the launch of your new brand, Radiance, really, my advice to you is utilize the Midlab people. Showtime, Mike Smythe, Rick Butera, even Jim Rubenstein. Those folks are there for you. They do a wonderful job. Go out there and make the calls. Use the demos that they suggest. I was never a big demo guy, but boy, it really, really worked. And I guess the other thing that I'd really ask of you guys is, why don't you guys go out and get a real football coach? It's just embarrassing that the teams in Texas are almost as bad as the team in Colorado this past year. I mean, you guys are from Texas after all. You need to play some good football there.
Thank you, Nick, and thank you, Western Paper. To stay with Nick's sports theme, Western Paper hit a home run with Bright Solutions, and you will too with Radiance. Remember, convert existing Bedco customers, enjoy increased margins, and take business away from your competition. Thank you for your partnership with Midlab, and happy selling.